Got my coffee, guys. I'm all set. Alright guys, so I've got a lot of things to talk about today. Ready? Set? Let's go. Renee, oh my gosh, you are going to London. I am so jealous. I definitely want to see pictures or a video. Both. Both is good. Of you next to the TARDIS and oh my gosh, everything else. The second thing I want to talk to you about is your video on national pride, because it kind of opened my eyes. I didn't realize people did that. Anyway, please, 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 please don't be afraid to be proud of your country. Even if Germany hadn't won the World Cup, you still don't need an excuse to be proud of your country. That's just... As for my own views on pride, I mostly agree with what Rick said in the comments. I am an American who's not necessarily proud to be American all of the time. Rick also said in the comments that he thinks that this generation of Americans are going to be something that we are judged very, very harshly on in our future. And I totally agree with that. We are making a lot of mistakes. Granted, yes, we are making a bit of progress too, and I'm proud of that progress that we are making. But most of the time, it's just... Alright, now that I've gotten that out of the way, there is one other thing that I want to talk about, because it was so exciting. So this past weekend, I went to my very first nerdfighter gathering ever. I know I'm probably late to the party, but whatever. Now, I'm gonna confess something to you guys. I was afraid. I was so scared to go to that, because I was going on my own, I was in a park that I didn't know, and it had a lot of people because there were events going on that day. And the park itself was huge, and I was worried that I wasn't gonna find anyone. I got myself all worked up that even if when I did find these people, I had never met any of them before. And what if I couldn't find something to talk about? And what if I did find something to talk about, I said something stupid or ignorant? Basically in my head it was just a bunch of, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I don't. Turns out, like always, I was worrying for no reason whatsoever. I found these people and we had a lot of fun. Basically, we all met in this park and we had lunch and we talked, and then we decided to play some games. And we played the two very geeky games of Knots and Ninja. I don't know if you guys have played those games before, but if you want I can describe the rules to you later. So we went for a walk and went walking around by the river. And in part of it, they had a wading pool around the river, and so we basically stood in the river for a good, 2 hours just talking and having fun, and trying not to get brushed away by the current. But to make a longer story short, I was scared for no reason whatsoever. I met tons of new people and had a great time. But it also got me thinking about my level of involvement in nerdfighteria. Up until about 6 months ago, I was mostly a passive nerdfighter. I watched the videos, I read some of John's books, but I wasn't really involved in any way. But 6 months ago, something changed. I decided that I wanted to be more active, and I can't believe that I wasn't more involved earlier. Being a part of these projects has made me feel so connected to everyone. Lately I've been filled with this just overwhelming sense of gratitude for everything that John and Hank have done. And I mostly realized this after that nerdfighter gathering that I went to, because I was trying to describe to my mom what the community is, and I couldn't. So I've rambled enough for today. Bye!